Okay guys, so I'm using eBay as an example of how to use your PayPal or PayPal credit. So you go onto the website that you're making your purchase on. Again, I'm using PayPal. Click proceed to checkout like you normally do. Then, like I stated in the video, you have the option to use PayPal, PayPal credit, Visa, MasterCard, etc., etc. When you click on PayPal credit or PayPal, you will have to log in to a smaller window. And once you make sure that your address is correct, it will close that window and then you'll hit confirm and pay. Normal, easy steps. So once you get the hang of seeing PayPal as your option or PayPal credit, again, those are your options to pay for your item or your service. Now, make sure that if you're just using straight PayPal, which is linked to your bank account, that's exactly what you want. If you use PayPal credit, then make sure that you're making your payments. Hey y'all, so this is another PayPal credit video, and I just want to clear some things up right now before we get any further, before you get irritated and I get irritated reading the comments. If you do not like the way that I speak, or the fact that I talk with my hands, or I'm not being detailed enough, please go watch another video. There are several videos on this topic. If you do not like the way I'm speaking about it or the way I'm speaking, please just remove yourself from this video, from the comment section, and move on. It's not that difficult. I have been called bitch. I have been called stupid, dumb, etc., etc., because you are unable to understand or comprehend what I'm saying, and I'm saying in the most simplistic way that I possibly can. So again, for the questions that were left in the comment section, like I stated, I had made I had pinned a comment or whatever. A lot of the comments and or questions that I'm being asked are in broken English. Sorry, no disrespect, but if I can barely understand the question, then the answer may not be that clear. Sorry, like I don't know what else to tell you. So again, don't just look for me or other videos or content creators to be the end all be all as far as whether or not that you're going to go ahead and use PayPal credit. Do your own research. That's the problem nowadays. People just look for somebody else to do all the work. Then they make up their mind, yes or no, if they want to go through with the service or get the item, and then become dissatisfied when it's not living up to their expectations. So do your own research. Do not leave hateful comments, because like these other jokers, you will be blocked. And if you make another account, you'll be blocked and blocked and blocked and blocked. Like, I'm not dealing with it within this video, within the comment section. It's unnecessary, it's rude, and you're still confused. So so PayPal credit is basically a credit line that lets you pay for items online at that moment, or you can pay a little bit over time. You have 6 months to pay off whatever item you bought. If it's over $99, if it's $10, not sure why you just wouldn't go ahead and pay it in full then. But I understand if you don't have the money, you just don't have the money. And if you need the item or the service or whatever, that's just what it is. I get it, I'm not judging. But if it's over $99, you have 6 months to pay it off in full. 6 months if the object is over $99 to pay it off in full. 6 months, $99, pay it off in full. To apply for PayPal credit, all you have to do is go to the website, click apply, and in seconds you'll know if you're approved or not. Another question that I keep seeing is, how long does it take to apply? It only takes a few minutes to go ahead and apply. All you need is like your full name, address, social security, date of birth, and something else, a few other things. Again, this information is either in the description box or I'll put it somewhere in this clip. So you'll know within seconds, literally a few minutes, to know if you get approved or not. If you don't get approved, then I'm assuming that you don't you don't have, I guess, the credit to get PayPal credit, so I'm not completely sure. Again, if you don't hear back within a few minutes, for one, check your spam email box if they send it through email. And if you don't hear anything or see anything, I'll go ahead and call and ask, inquire why you didn't get approved for the PayPal credit. So if you don't hear anything, I'm assuming that you don't get to use PayPal credit. So if you do not pay off your item within those 6 months, that's when the interest will start to come in. So say for instance, I bought a new laptop and the month is July. July, August, September, October, November, December. So by December, if I don't have that computer paid off, that's when the interest will start to accrue. So you really want to try your best to pay off any objects that's over $99 within those 6 months. Also, within those 6 months, you have a minimum monthly payment. My minimum monthly payment first was pretty low. Then I started using more and more of my PayPal credit. For one, I didn't realize that they gave me more, they gave me a higher credit line or whatever. So I was just hitting PayPal credit, bought a new light, bought another lens, bought backdrops, all of that stuff. And I was just using it, not really paying attention. Shame on me, don't do that. So my minimum payments went up, they increased. And now that I've paid it down so much, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's more affordable for me. I just noticed that it decreased. So if you use a lot of your credit line, say you get $1,500 in PayPal credit and you have used $1,350, your minimum payment will be pretty high, and then the more that you pay it down, it will slowly decrease. So say your minimum payment, I don't know, just throwing out numbers, not doing mental math really. PayPal credit line is $1,500 and you've used $1,350 of that, and now your monthly payment is $150. The more and more you pay it down, and the more the higher your credit balance is, the less your payment will be for that month. So a question that I've seen that I feel like I should share with you guys is, do I have a credit line and how much will it be? So your PayPal credit will be given to you based on your credit. Like I said previously, the lowest amount or the least that they can give you is, the credit line starts at $250 and goes up. So again, if your credit isn't that great and they give you the $250, that means you barely made it. Just saying, no disrespect, you barely made it. And if again you don't even get approved, then your credit's not good enough for PayPal credit. So how do you use PayPal credit? So to use PayPal credit, when you're ready to check out online, it gives you the option to use PayPal, debit, credit, and then if you're approved for PayPal credit, it'll also give you the option to use PayPal credit. So you want to just click on PayPal credit, whatever the amount of that item is, you'll see that when you log on to your PayPal credit profile that you have bought XYZ item, this is how much it costs, and you have this many months to pay it off, which is 6, and then you'll see your minimum payment somewhere at the top of that screen. Another question that I seen was, how do I increase my PayPal credit? You can't. So you can't. Like some credit cards, I know that you can ask to be considered for an increase in your credit history, or not credit history, your credit line, but PayPal does not. They don't accept personal you do not pay your monthly minimum fee on or before the due date. Again, that's another time when interest will start to come in, and you will be charged a late fee. And so pay your minimum monthly payment on time, on or before the due date. So my payment date is the 26th, so it's literally a few days away. If I don't pay my balance off, which right now it's at $100, if I don't pay that off and my monthly payment is $41 a month, then it'll increase by $41. So it'll be $141 is my new balance. And honestly, my balance would have been lower than $100 if I did not forget to pay last month. So again, my due date is the 26th of every month. I pay them on the 27th. Was thinking about paying them all day at work on the 26th. When I get home, log into PayPal credit, pay them. Go ahead and pay them before you forget. Got home, completely forgot, spaced out, so they charged me interest as well as a late fee. The first time that you miss your due date, you'll be charged $27, and then after that you'll be charged $38, up to $38. So I'm going back to my YouTube video about PayPal credit and looking at these frequently asked questions, because whatever I didn't just go over, you may have asked, and I only asked a few of them because literally there are questions after questions after questions. So I only go over a few. Are they fixed payments, or can I pay it off entirely in 2 months instead of 6? If you want to and you have the money to pay your item off within 2 months instead of 6, that is perfectly fine. Literally the only thing that they need is for you to pay off whatever the item or service is that you bought. Again, if you do not with the system. Another thing, I just logged into my PayPal profile. They are having site maintenance on Saturday. So if I want to go ahead and make my payment now, just to make sure that it's not late, because they're giving you fair warning that the site will be down. You cannot access your account. You cannot pay your account online on XYZ date. So Saturday is the 21st. If your payment is due on the 21st and you are trying to log on and it's not working, and you just like, oh well, site didn't work, I'm not gonna pay it, I'm pretty sure that still counts as a late fee. You'll get charged for that. So go ahead and pay it a few days before the site maintenance day comes up. How does this exactly work? Let's say I want to buy something that's $100. After I buy the item, I have 6 months to pay back $100 in payments. Is there an extra charges? Is there any extra charges even if I pay on time? After I pay back the item fully, do I still need to be paying PayPal every month? After you pay them back, like you pay off the item, your balance is at 0, you have nothing to pay, you can go ahead and close the account, I think. But I'm hearing now that, well, I'm sure some of you probably already know, but again, I'm just really getting familiar with credit and whatnot. It's not the best option to close a credit card or a credit card account. The more credit you have, I guess, and it's paid off, the better it looks and the better your credit card or credit score is. So if you pay it down to 0, like I'm probably going to just pay off my balance now, I'm pretty sure I'll just still have the account. I probably just won't use it as much. So that's one thing. This was like with having TransUnion, would that affect me from using PayPal credit? I'm not completely sure. I know about TransUnion, but I haven't had any issues. Tell you a credit card. If so, can I use it at the store? There are no credit cards. This is pretty much online. Like, you can get offers, like when you log on to your PayPal or PayPal credit profile, there are like offers from different companies, stores, companies, clothing stores, or clothing brands, food places, whatever, that if you use your PayPal credit or PayPal account and order stuff with them, that you'll get like a discount or whatever. But other than that, you're not using PayPal credit in the store. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through every single question. Again, a lot of the questions have been asked over and over again. Go through the comments. Again, if those don't help, do your own research. Call PayPal, PayPal credit, or whatever, and get your answers. As far as not getting approved, I feel like that's really personal. I don't know about your credit, and I would never inquire about your credit and what's your score and have you had, you know, a lot of late fees and etc. That's something you have to handle on your own. As far as how do you use PayPal credit, that is up to you. That's, you use at your own discretion. Again, I use PayPal credit when I am low on funds but I really need something, or it's a really big discount on it right now. Like, don't use it for like $5 things, $10 things, because again, the interest is going to come and you just have to pay it off with even more money that you don't have, or you don't want to spend, or you just don't want to use on PayPal credit. So use it sparingly, and also use it when you absolutely need to, and make sure to pay your payments on time. Make sure to pay off your items on time. 6 months can go by fast, especially if you are not making the minimum payments. Again, you have the minimum payments, and now you have late fees. More money going out the window. So just really stay up on your due dates and you should be fine.